In this video, we're going to get a deeper understanding of how the different modules work together to run a smooth and efficient business operation. So, we're going to start with quotes, and we will be going through the interrelationships between quotes, jobs, crews, and invoices. So, let's begin with taking as an example. So we'll focus on this quote, and basically what this outlines is what the particular service will be. In this case, it will be landscape design, how much it'll be. It's $500. And this estimate or quote is actually sent to the customer seamlessly. So the pipeline that's recommended is to first convert this to a job. So it goes into the job section. So what happens here is once this is converted to a job, it will go here. So if we go under the job section, we will see that this has already been converted into a job. And as you can see in this funnel, we have 5 different stages. So the first stage in the job is when it's going to be scheduled. Then we will determine what stage it is in. So is it in progress? Have they visited the site? And so forth. Has it been completed, invoiced, and paid? So now that we are in this section, as you can see under jobs, what you have here is the schedule. So when you schedule a job, it automatically goes into your scheduler in your calendar over here. So for instance, if we do very quickly, we write, okay, we will be visiting the job site at 1:30 p.m. and the job will be completed by 3:30 p.m. And now we want to assign a crew. Let's assign this crew to visit the job site, and we will schedule it for March 19th. So once that's scheduled, we will get an update here that the job has been scheduled. And what's great about this is that your calendar is connected to your scheduler, so you will be able to find that job here as well. So now if we were to go back to this job that we were testing, we will see that the job has been scheduled, and we'll get all the details with the address, the map on the where the address is, and our if there's anything that we want to add here for this particular job, whether it's notes, whether it's particular attachments that we want to include for either the crew members or for ourselves to refer to, we can always do that. The essential information is on here. So let's say that we are actually moving on to the next stage. We start the job, and assuming that the job has been completed, we can complete the job over here. Just a quick thought, you could actually also duplicate this job if you need to. For instance, about a month from now, you could always come back and create this quote seamlessly and not have to go through the process again. So let's say we complete the job. Once we click on completing the job, then we go on to the next stage, which is invoicing. So let's create the invoice. As you can see, this is just a click of a button. Everything happens seamlessly. Now we're at the invoices section. You have the entire invoice here that outlines what job was performed, what the price was, and you get a link to the invoice. So in addition, one other thing to keep in mind is the referral link that you can set in your settings how much you want. For instance, if you performed a job at a site and this customer wants to refer you business, well, in the invoice that you send to this customer, they'll have a referral link, and this referral link they can share with other people who are looking for your services. Now, all that's left for me to do is send this invoice, And we're good to go. Now that the invoice has been sent, what'll happen is automatically you can actually track the entire process. So you can know that the invoice has been sent, when it has been viewed, and when the payment is received. So the system automatically sends the invoice to the email address, but you can always go to the link and actually see what the invoice looks like. You can share this invoice directly via text. As you can see, the referral link is here too, that they can share with their friends or their neighbors. So it's a very, very neat and efficient way of keeping everything on track in one place. And as you can see, the journey between going from a quote to a job to assigning crew members to then getting paid for that job is one seamless process integrated with just a click of a button.